There's a dark side to social media for writers. I think you probably know this, right? Let's talk about it. Ooh. I'm Mary Ghostwriting, back to tell you all about ghostwriting and online everythings and why you should avoid it. Well, why you should avoid some of it, particularly what I'm talking about in this video. Social media is a double-edged sword for writers. I'm sure you know this, right? You must. So it can be a great place to connect with people and to meet other writers and to promote your work and blah, 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 and to learn about all different things. But it's also a mental health nightmare. It's a time suck. Oh my God, is it a time suck? And it can destroy your career. I think it's actually equal in the forces of good and bad for writers. So let's talk about the appeal. You can post your latest project, you can, get all of these likes, and it's validation. So you can post your latest hot take, which can be really dangerous because if it's like a politically charged thing or if it's about someone and it can be defamatory, that can be entirely ruinous to your career. The more time that you spend doing all of this, the less time you have to actually write, which is the whole point of what you're doing, right? Hopefully, that's we're talking about how to be a ghostwriter, so you need to actually have time to do the thing that you're watching all of these videos about and interacting with everybody about. You need to actually spend time writing. But instead of writing, a lot of you are spending way too much time worrying about what other people are writing. So you're looking at other people talking about publishing their books or having these great careers or blah, 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 or me messing with my hair. But you're looking at this comparison culture, which is the mental health part. You're like, hey, look at how great this person is doing in their writing, which who knows if they really are. A lot of people just post things, who knows? You only see the little tidbit, the little flash of what they'd like you to see. But then you're stuck with imposter syndrome. And you're like, well, I can't really do that. And let me watch another 15 videos about how to do it before I actually do it. Stop, pause this right now, and write a paragraph about anything. You can write a paragraph about how you're a fake. Do that. Write anything. Just stop for a minute and make yourself write. And seriously, just remember that, everything, you're seeing everyone's highlight reel and you're not seeing their struggles. So it's very real and that's one of the things that I hope to share here are the struggles of it, because it's not all a highlight reel. And that's ridiculous. It's really, writing is fantastic. I love it. But some days it could take me 10 minutes to write 2 pages. Well, not really, but it could be really fast. Other days it could take me 3 hours. So it really just depends on where I am in my head and creatively. If I've had enough sleep and if I haven't wasted too much time doom scrolling, I do it too. So, but I write every single day. I make sure every morning I'm writing for at least 4 hours a day. So you need to get into that habit. And one of the ways you have to do that is you have to put the damn phone down. You can't sit there and have your phone beside you and pick it up scrolling all the time as you're trying to write. You just can't. Your mind is way too distracted. So one of the things that you can do, and I used to do this, is I don't have to anymore, but I would set my alarm on my phone for every 15 or 30 minutes, depending on how distracted I was that day. And it would stop me. And I would say, okay, whatever I do that when I'm researching though still, because you get lost in rabbit holes. And so that would just reset me and be like, oh, wait, wherever rabbit hole you're in right now, pull back out and get back to refocus on what you're doing. Stop it, look at what you're doing and say, okay, am I scrolling? If you are, you need to stop scrolling and get back to writing. If you're worried about missing things on social media, you can do a couple things. You can have set times that you check. I like to check either early in the morning or late at night. So you can pre-schedule posts so that you're still participating online, but you're not on there nonstop. So you can just, and every platform allows you to pre-schedule, or you can use a free app like Buffer lets you use up to 3 different social sites that you can connect. So that way you can have stuff scheduled for like the whole week. Yay! And then be picky about what you're following. So curate your feed, like have lists of people, like lists of writers or creators or different people that you want to follow, that you want to check in with and see like what's going on. And the same thing with like news articles and stuff. Have a set place that you look for this stuff. So you're not just looking at everything, you're looking at specific things. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, if you pay attention to how much time you're spending on social media, and if you lessen it, you are going to find that you are a lot more creative than you have been in a long time. Because, you know, at the end of the day, your words, your time, it matters a lot more than your follower count. And yes, social media can be a powerful tool, but it's not so great if it's controlling you. You need to control it. Take the power back. Is that really stupid? All right, shut up. Just do it. The best way that you're going to grow as a writer, and even with your audience, that they'll want to follow you, is if you actually write. That's how you'll get better. You'll become a better writer. Write more writerly things. Yeah, I said it that way on purpose. Right. Post a link in the comments to your writing, because I want to read it. I really do. I want to see what you're writing, and I'm going to help you get better at it. But that means you have to actually write. So show me where you're writing, and I'll pop over there and give you some feedback. There you go. Oh, and make sure you subscribe. See you next time.